We're just sitting here at the Tumut Macca's, waiting for Maz to go get herself a coffee. We're about to go train with Luke McMahon. I'm a bit brain foggy at the moment. We got up at 5 o'clock this morning to drive here, and we got absolutely no sleep last night. We went to bed at a reasonable hour, like 10 o'clock or something, but you know when you're really, what's the word, excited I guess, or anxious for something, and you just can't sleep. I had a million ideas rattling through my brain last night, and then I wake up this morning and I just think like everything I thought was absolute nonsense. It didn't make sense. So it was pointless to stay up thinking about it, but regardless, I didn't get to sleep till probably 1 o'clock. Here's my coffee.
Giddy up and go dust, all the cars turn to rust. You got no needs for wanderlust. Pastel trailer parks, in the dark, all is quiet.
Like take it for a tour of the gym, mate.
Oh yeah.
It's changed a lot since I was here last.
So the gym's looking a lot different, mate.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
Well, we renovated it all. Even though I don't own the building, but he only said I can paint this wall.
Only said you could paint just that front wall.
What does he even care?
Yeah.
You've had it for
Like, the fella that owns it, he's like going to sell it, so I'll probably buy it in the next 5 years,
right.
hopefully.
Yeah, this is what I wish I had at my house.
All the dumbbells.
The biggest set of dumbbells I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I've got about 6.
Yeah.
How many members have you got?
Got like probably 70 to 80 normal members, and then we've got kids classes, and then we started boot camps and that.
That's pretty good for a small town.
Yeah.
So.
Is there even that many people living in Tumut?
No, that's everyone.
You'd be kind of a big deal in Tumut these days, wouldn't you, mate?
Like everyone knows us.
Yeah, of course they would.
It looks,
So it looks
way
bigger
different.
than what
Yeah.
It's the same size. But yeah, we push the rack to the wall, and that gives us 8 bays.
How long have you had this for now?
This is the second year
That you've had it.
that I've had it. Yeah. So at the start of last year is when we renovated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Aiden these days?
He's in UK.
Isn't he? He's travelling, yeah.
I've got no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So he's like, oh, I'm moving over to the UK. He reckons he's going to stay over there.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's just like all over the place.
Are you still doing any weightlifting?
No.
It's
Yeah,
such a shame, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Kanaka's the
Was he
same.
junior national champ?
He went to the Youth
Oh, sorry,
Olympics.
Yeah, he went to the Youth Olympics in Beijing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where he choked himself out? Is that amazing?
No.
What was that?
That was a comp in Melbourne when he went to the switcher and then it fell down on him.
No, I seen one where he picked it up in the plane and he like choked himself out. I'm sure I seen a video.
No, he got trapped under the
Oh,
bar.
is that right? I must be mistaken different things.
No, he blacked out while he was doing the split jerk.
Yeah. He would have been lightheaded and then he went for the jerk and then it sort of just like crumbled him down.
It's more common than you think. I've seen plenty of videos of blokes like, because they take that deep breath and then they... Oh, that's a shame he's not lifting anymore.
Oh, he's still strong. It's like, before he left, he like touch and go to 100 kilo snatches for a few reps.
He's, what's Josh doing?
Josh is in the army.
Yeah, he's in the army. He's
So,
actually,
I mean, like, is he still doing training?
yeah, no, he's gone real good.
Because if you don't know,
I think he clean and jerked 140.
Josh McMahon went to the
Games as a team.
So,
Yeah. No, he was like, before he left, he was doing heaps of training.
I've seen him got a lot bigger. He's like nearly your size.
Yeah. No, it's probably heavier.
Yeah, right. He was, he had a lot of potential.
He was like, I know he's like back squat of 190. Shit.
How old is he now?
Must be 20 or 2. Yeah, I think he's 21.
How old are you now?
I'll be 25.
Oh shit, you're still younger than I thought, to be honest. I actually thought you were like 28.
Yeah, nah. I'll be 25 in August.
Yeah, man, I wish I was 20. You still got years, mate. Plenty of time. There's definitely something in the Tumut water, that's for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
At least in your family. I don't know what Jody's feeding you. Awesome, what are we doing today?
I haven't even looked, but we'll do probably limit lifting.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, usually on the program that I'm doing is 4 days a week lifting.
Who does your programming?
At the moment, I work with Mihal, a fella from Canberra.
Yep.
That works at CrossFit Canberra, and he helped Reese a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's
What's his name?
Me? Did you say?
Mihal.
Mihal.
Do they program just for your lifting, or do they program?
So yeah, just my lifting, and then I'll do all my accessory work and like sort of like functional bodybuilding stuff, and then a bit of CrossFit.
Just your own stuff.
Yeah. So it's just 4 days a week lifting.
Yeah, right.
And before that, I did like 2 blocks of weightlift, bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Just bodybuilding, and that was so hard.
Yeah.
And I've been doing so much mobility, like, because when I went over to Canada and I trained with Fikowski.
Yeah. He does
like,
fucking insane amounts.
Yeah, just sort of like watching how he's trained and him just telling me or just showing me some stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, nah. Like you're always like, yeah, I know I need to stretch, I need to do mobility, and you sort of like take it for granted a little bit. But just the other day when I did some mobility on my shoulders into some strict handstand push-ups afterwards, and it like, I was like, I can just do them so easily. And like I was getting the mobility ball all in my shoulder blades, into my subscap for like half an hour total. And then I was doing like 15 on the minute, like really easily. I mean,
are you dealing with any injuries or?
No.
No?
I've never really had any injuries.
That was one of my main questions I was going to ask later on in the day. Have you ever had injuries? I don't remember you ever being hurt.
No.
Never really.
And I wouldn't say that I've always lifted with perfect technique either.
I wouldn't say that at
Mushroom?
all. For you.
Yeah.
I remember when you started, big starfish clean.
Yeah.
But
Still like that.
What's your deadlift form?
Yeah. It's like this.
Mushroom?
It's like this on the floor. That's my back. That's it. Fine.
You've been pretty lucky. How long have you been doing CrossFit? Like 8 years?
Yeah, well, I did the Open in 2013, and then I was training for about 6 months before that.
2013. When did I meet you?
Yeah, it would have been about 6 months before that.
Yeah, because
when you were in Wagga.
Because I moved to Wagga in
Did you make
2011.
regionals?
It was 2012.
Did you
the
make
first
regionals
year.
the second year that you done the Opens?
Yeah.
So
That was
So
2014.
how old were you when you done the first Opens? In 2013.
Yeah, I would have been 17.
Yeah, because you made regionals when you were 18.
Yeah.
I did look at your stats because you came 155th the first Open you done.
Well, I'm pretty sure that you were the youngest for maybe a couple of years until a couple of the teens started coming through.
Definitely the smallest.
Yeah, definitely. I got me.
Is that one of your old shirts?
Yeah, this is a 2014 one. How's that?
Extra small?
I've tried it on the other day, she's a bit tight.
That looks like it's my size.
It looks like a girl shirt. How much did you weigh then?
Well, it went up because that wasn't long after I had my last fight that I started doing it.
Yeah.
And I fought at 68.
Yeah. So you were in 70.
Yeah.
What are you now?
84, 85.
Yeah. Have you got a goal in mind for body weight?
Probably like close to 90.
Yeah.
But not straight away.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be good at other things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a real gradual build.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like if I just went bulk to 90
Yeah.
and then tried to do all my gymnastics, I wouldn't know all my pacing. I wouldn't know how long I could hold on to certain things, and like everything would be thrown out.
Oh,
Like I'd still want to be 90 kilos and still be
with the same fitness shape.
Yeah.
It takes time too.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
About this tall.
Rips on your waist from way back way. You know that I don't play. Streets not safe, but I never run away, even when I'm away. OT, OT. There's never much love when we go OT. I pray to make it back in one piece. I pray. That's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more.
What's the heaviest you ever got to?
I got to 90,
Yeah.
but I put on heaps of fat.
Yeah. Was that when you done that Canberra comp?
Yeah. Oh god, that was so rough.
You're looking pretty fluffy back there.
I've got some old photos. Fuck.
Who won that comp again?
Who won it?
Yeah.
In Newman?
Yep. That's my claim to fame, mate. The only time in my life I've ever beat Luke McMahon.
Hey, you used to beat him when he was 17.
You and Piercy?
Yeah. I still remember that run when we went around that corner and I passed you up on the top of the
Oh, yeah. I would have been bowling hard.
You were. Face was so fat. And I'm not going to talk because I'm fat like 90% of the year. But
So yeah, the first bit we do is an 8-minute EMOM. 3 snatch, 3 muscle snatch, 3 snatch grip behind the neck press, and 3 overhead squats, and then add load on the 3-minute mark and then the 6-minute mark. Basically, like the last 2 sets are meant to be heavy. That's it, and then
so
that is just for me to work on some my stance. So you don't move your feet at all.
That works for me.
And no hook grip either. And then,
No hook grip. God, that's going to be hard.
Yeah. What's that? What do you do that for?
Huh?
What do you do the no hook grip for?
It's not a speed underneath the bar. You can't pull you can't pull it up as fast. You know what I mean? And like my grip strength isn't that strong on that stuff, so
Pretty deficit.
it's hard. And then then deficit stuff. That'd just be normal. And I'll use probably use straps on that last bit as well.
Yep.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't try nobody, grip the trigger. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bullshit. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
How's your shoulders?
I'm just tight in general.
No, just my arms dead.
It's getting old.
Huh?
Getting old, mate. What's on for the rest of the day?
Food.
Food. Are we doing another training session today?
Yeah, you gotta do the thrusters and toes bar.
Oh, thrusters and toes bar.
Are you doing that?
You must have looked up my 2 most hated movements and just fucking let's put those together.
We had a workout the other day. It was 60 thrusters and 40 strict handstand push-ups.
Oh my god.
That was the workout at 40 kilos.
Was that it? Just it wasn't
Yeah,
broken
that
up?
was it.
Oh my god.
And every time you broke, get the 200-meter run.
Would have been a lot of running.
So I hung on for the thrusters for a whole 60 reps.
Oh yeah. How many handstand push-ups you doing in a row?
They weren't actually strict.
Was they say
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So
60 front.
I nearly did them all unbroken, and then had to run after 3 to go. 37.
So you done 60 thrusters unbroken at 40. Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
No
I
way.
was like,
Could you rest on your shoulders or anything? Could you rest? Yeah. No, I
I was just
still
resting on my head though, like if I wanted to, but I wasn't really.
doing the rich,
It was rough, hey.
the rich Froning rest.
Because I got the 40 and I was like, I was like stuffed, and I was like, I know I could do another 20, and then I had to go, you know, when you're thrusting, you just can't feel your arms anymore. It was like that.
Or your soul.
Huh?
Said or your soul.
Yeah.
All right. Food.
Yeah, we'll go up.
Coffee.
And that.
Why didn't you do the open session?
Because I needed to focus on a few things to get better, and I decided to make this help have it off season. So I need to put on weight, get stronger, move better, all those sort of things. And if I was to try and train for the Open as well, off the back of the sanctions, I just didn't have enough time, and I got sick as well. So like if I'm gonna hit the sanction event or the Open, I want to be the best that I'm going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want to just be half where I want to be and then just do it and not put 100% in.
Yeah.
And I reckon I performed better in Cape Town, even though I got one.
You got 9. Cape Town in 8 in Australia.
Yeah, but now the top 10, there was 10 or 11 games athletes in Cape Town.
I know
Yeah.
that. In Cape Town, when you got to compete with those bigger athletes, what was that like? That's the first time you competed against.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Met a few people over there, like Sean Sweeney, the fellow.
Lucas Parker as well.
Yeah. He knew who I was too.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Did you meet Cole Sager?
Yeah, I didn't really talk too much. Him and Katrin and Ben Bergeron, like real tight group. They don't really talk too much, like in their own. You know how like, people are like that.
Yeah.
But like Sean Sweeney and some of the other fellas.
Becomes like funny.
Yeah. He wants me to go over in July for a training camp, but I don't think I'll be able to make it just with the stuff I've got going on here, work and commitments and stuff. But he's having a training camp with Nick Urenka and
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. He's a beast, man.
Yeah.
He's strong.
Yeah.
When you meet these kind of athletes, like these big names, do you still get a little bit starstruck, or is it like they're just competitors to you now?
Yeah, just sort of like just someone else really. Like I feel like if they were the games athlete or not, I'd still think the same.
Do you think you've made some friends with some of these guys?
Yeah, especially Sean Sweeney.
Yeah.
Because he's got a town.
He seems a bit like you, like a country guy.
He comes from a town similar to Tumut.
Yeah. He was kind of a surprise card too. Like no one expected him to win like he
Everyone
did.
was just sort of like Cole Sager.
Yeah. Any good memories from there? You like events or just things that happened?
It was pretty funny when we had to do the oh yeah, I nearly dropped the sandbag on Lucas Parker. you know that workout? Did you see all the workouts?
I didn't, not for Cape Town.
So we had to do, one of them was like a surprise event. And
is that where you had to run up the hill?
Yeah.
I heard
It was one of the worst ones.
Yeah, everyone said that. It was just a soul crusher.
Oh my god, it was so bad. Busted up to the I forget the mountain it's on. There's like a famous mountain with the cable cars. And it was like sort of like at the base of that, and it was basically just like a trail run.
Yeah.
And you start at the bottom, and you go 400 meters uphill, and you finish at the top.
Yeah.
And it was steep. But it wasn't like you had to go on your hands so steep.
Yeah.
But there'd be steps maybe like a foot high.
Yeah.
And it was like you had to. There was no coaches and there was no spectators or anything. It was just the athletes and the judges. And when you got to the top, you had to wait until all the heats run through.
Yep.
And because I was sitting fourth after the day one, because it was just obstacle courses. Well in that, so I was in the top 4. I was in the top 4 heat, and it was like me and Lucas Parker, and then a couple other people. I can't remember their names.
Okay, right.
Yeah, only 4 people remember the time in that.
Yeah.
I was so nervous.
How did you go in your heat?
I got 3rd or 4th.
Yeah. What about
Yeah, no, I beat Lucas. I think.
How heavy was your bag?
70 kilos.
Wow.
Oh, it was so bad.
Man,
so the rules were you had to sprint, follow the track. When you come across 4 sandbags, you're going to pick one of them up, you're going to carry it until the marshal tells you to put it down, and then you sprint to the finish line.
Just not knowing how far it is.
Yeah, and like, I'm usually pretty good at this sandbag and odd object stuff. We're warming up, and sandbag's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
And then when we started, it was basically about 150 metre run, just like sprint, and we sort of just like legged up, and as soon as you went uphill, you just like instant like legs are just like gas. And then I remember like I stayed behind, so I was 4th. I stayed behind them all. And we all got the sandbags and I picked it up. sorry, I was third. Lucas was behind me. Then I picked it up and I was carrying it, and then I had to drop it. And I dropped it, and then Lucas walked around me, and then kept going. Then I picked it back up. And then he went to put his sandbag down, and he fell over. And so he's like laying on the other 3 sandbags, and I was about to put mine down, and but he took over, and like I just like moved to the side so I didn't like land on it. And then and then it was just like a sprint to the finish, and I carried the sandbag until I could not like carry it anymore. I picked it up, tried to carry it again, and then sprint to the finish line, and like they all like 20 or 30 meters in front, and you're just trying to run as fast as you can, and you could only just make a walk or like a light jog. It was so exhausting, and then about 20 minutes after, I was spewing for like another 20 minutes.
That sounds horrible.
Oh god, it was so bad. It took me like forever to recover.
When I was young, fell in love with the old hands, man, that was enough. Then we grew up, started to touch, used to kiss underneath the light on the back of the bus. Oh no, your daddy.
Have you been following him? Hunter McIntyre?
He's an obstacle course racer.
He's like the world's best obstacle course racer, and he just got one of the wild cards for the games.
Randomly?
There's 5 wild cards given out to random people.
Yeah, right.
And he got one.
That's right. That's what I should get after what happened in 2017.
Well,
You should start a campaign on it.
Yeah.
You'll probably get it.
Yeah.
You probably got good reason.
Yeah.
Squats, head working out, squats, head working out, squats, head working out. Look at how that booty shakes.
Up until 2017, which was arguably your best year, obviously.
Yeah.
You finished 11th in the Ovals.
Yeah.
And you finished 6th at regionals.
Yeah.
Now that year at regionals, when you finished 6th, they took the top 5 to the games.
Yeah.
So you missed out going to the games by 1 spot. And from memory, it was pretty close in points too, I think.
Yeah, it was only 12 points.
Yeah.
I was only 12 points.
Because there was potential in that last workout that you could have made it.
I think I got 4th in it or something.
Yeah. I remember that. So you just missed out by that 1 spot. And in that top 5 grouping that went to the games, Ricky Garrard was one of them. Did he win that? No.
It's about 3rd.
Regardless, he went to the games, and obviously, as we all know, he tested positive for steroids at the games. And
We don't know. It was a steroid.
SARMs, I think it was.
Yeah.
Regardless, they took his 3rd place position off him from the games.
Yeah.
At the regional level, did you guys get tested?
We did, yeah.
You did. So how can you?
I
Why would you not?
don't know. We got the top 6 got tested, so I got tested straight away. So straight after the last event.
It's weird that he wouldn't have tested positive then.
Well, yeah, which it is weird because he even said,
that
it was on the same stuff.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Like it's pretty shit, but it's like it is what it is.
Yeah.
You can't change it. Other than you can't change anything.
So we talked about what your training was like when you first started. What's your training like now?
Well, it's a lot more structured.
Yeah.
Like what I was saying before. Like everything sort of has a purpose, and it's not too much randomized stuff until I would lead up towards a comp, and I would do more random CrossFit workouts. Like I would program workouts that I would need to improve on. My workouts would be based around me getting like better, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot more proper warm up and a lot more stretching and technique focused.
Yeah.
And like sort of percentage work and not working too heavy. Like in certain particular moves, if that makes sense.
Who are you training with? Do you train by yourself? Do you train with someone?
At the moment, I probably do majority of it by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when I can, I'll jump in on a session with the class, depending on what it is.